sweet one bliss. Someone flicks me a back body. Oh, it's another one. It's another one, yeah. It's a full strong, yeah. Oh, it's another one. It's another one, yeah.
Good evening. Welcome to our YouTube channel. This is iBoxingHub. I go by the name of Biyenge, featuring yours Truly Tre. What's good?
Cuz, I can't even lie to you. As you could see, got the United scarf on after a tremendous victory against Liverpool. So I'm gassed. I can't lie, I'm gassed. A lot of good energy. And I'm just happy that we can obviously come on the show, talk boxing, and do what we do best. But, you know, obviously before we start, we obviously have to shout out who we're working with, of course, D-Rock. So, guys, if you're not plugged into what D-Rock are doing in terms of clothes, just have a look here. Got a legend, Johnny Nelson, wearing their sort of bomber jacket, I would say. Joseph Parker representing. So, guys, all you need to do to get 40% off anything, just go in the description, go on the website, have a browse through. If there's anything you like, just type in the code iBoxingHub24 and you get 40% off everything. So massive shout out. Also, massive shout out to Ricco and Rah. They actually attended the Magnificent 7 event in for Queensbury Promotions. So big up to them. Also big up to Aisha. She actually has a special guest for you guys tomorrow, Green Diamond Boxing. So guys, make sure you're tuned into that. A really special guest, which is Master Knowledge, or Spencer Fearing, the Knowledge, the guy of the knowledge. Obviously, big up Jams as well. Jams is saying big up Biyenge, big up Tre. Looking forward to the show, bro. We're looking forward to the show. We're looking forward to the energy as well. So massive shout out as well. And yes, guys, just so you know, the schedule, just in case you don't know about the schedule. So every Monday, we have Green Diamond Boxing. Tuesdays is obviously Stay Weighed In, featuring Abbas and Way. On Wednesday, you've got the Roundup with myself and Biyenge. Also, on Thursday, you've got R&R Hour with Ricco and Rah. Fridays, bi-weekly, it's going to change. You've got Neutrals Hard Talk, which you saw, on Friday, a tremendous episode. And the crossover featuring Abbas. And I'm just loving the energy. And big up Mr. Styles as well. He obviously joined us on the show the last time. Big up to you. Big up to you all the way from Toronto, Canada as well. I'm sure he has a lot to say about, the tremendous event yesterday. We're going to obviously briefly touch up on that. But, the title of the show is End of the Week Roundup. So we're going to round up everything this week. So, cuz, you know what we say. Let's get down to business. What you say?
Yes. So I've heard, don't know how true this is. Shakur Stevenson had said, look, if Ryan Garcia pulls out, then he's willing to step in and fight Haney. What's your thoughts on that? That should be interesting. He's willing to move up away to fight Haney.
Yeah, you obviously know these two obviously go back and forth because you know the energy between these two. Look, just look at this. Look at how Shakur's looking at Haney here. This was straight after the Lomachenko fight. Tell me, because he's not hungry, and he's wanted him since the beginning. So I won't be surprised. But because I can't lie to you, I do want this fight instead. I would love this fight, but we don't know if that fight's going to happen. But I still have faith that Garcia is going to be in the ring against Haney, and I think that's going to be a tremendous fight, man. But if worse comes to worse and boxing gets involved, I would absolutely love that. Mr. Styles is saying, I would rather see that fight more than Garcia versus Haney. Very good points as well. Jams is obviously mentioned. Big up to Jams. He wants to step in. I've seen this too. He should fight Williams Zepeda. In my opinion, I think that's a tremendous fight as well. And big up to Major K. Dot. He's obviously saying Stevenson needs something. Honestly, he does. I do feel that he's fighting, he's battling. Cuz, what's your views? Do you think that
why don't you fight Tank then? They're in the same division. Just fight Tank. Dude, like, So Shakur Stevens, he's WBC champion, right?
Yeah.
And Tank is allegedly, well, I don't know, is it
WBA.
WBO?
WBA. Yeah.
Come on, man, it's a no-brainer. Make it next. After
Yeah.
Tank deals with my man, then Stevens and Tank. And maybe then the winner could move up and challenge Haney.
Yeah, that would be juicy. And look, we had a tremendous show on Friday. So guys, if you didn't watch it, the debate between Haney versus Tank, yeah, Team Tank versus Team Haney, very good points, big debate. So big up to Neutral on that one. Jams also featured in that show, so big up to Jams. I think that is a fight that I would love to see, and I think Shakur does deserve a big fight, because he deserves it, man. He deserves it. I think he's talented. I don't think he's had the opportunity. You could also point your fingers at Top Rank as well. They should be making these fights for him. But there is talks, possibly his situation with Top Rank could change. Jams is obviously getting involved again. So Shakur actually retired from boxing earlier this year, as he's apparently fed up of not getting the fights he wants, which is true. We need Shaq to step up and get the shot for sure. But, currently he's the champion. I think he just needs those major fights to kind of put him on the pedestal. Ryan Garcia, even though he hasn't become a champion, in terms of his name, his presence in boxing, social media, it's sad to say he's in a better position in terms of money fights. So, look, he's obviously going to be fighting Haney. And I'm really hoping, cause I know there's a lot going on in the back end, but us, we like to, focus on the boxing. And I think that both fighters, they've been in the ring with each other 6 times, 3 in wins. I think this fight could be a competitive one. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So I hope it still stands, man. I don't want it to be cancelled.
My money's on Haney, but something tells me Garcia could cause an upset.
This could be his Oscar De La Hoya moment, cuz honestly, and we've said it a few times. Big up to Tony Ellis as well. Big up, thank you so much for getting involved in the chat. Lucy, thank you so much for tuning in all the way from the States. She's obviously saying Top Rank is potentially about to have 3 lightweight champions with Shakur, Lomachenko, Kambosos winner, and Navarrete, of course, can beat. Oh, yeah, for the WBO. That I 100% agree. Lucy, very good points there. Cepeda beat Shakur. You heard it first here. Oh, so Tony Ellis is sprinkling a bit of the controversy right now. Could be the case. Jams is obviously saying the New York State Athletic Commission are doing a mental health evaluation of Garcia. So I think this could get filthy. Hopefully, all goes well. Obviously, a fight. Yep. Mr. Styles is obviously saying, what about Stevenson versus the winner of Lomachenko and Kambosos? Because for me, that makes sense, man. That makes sense. That makes sense.
He needs to be active, though. He can't just sit there and wait. He needs to have a fight now. He needs to fight somebody. He needs to defend his belt. Do you know what I mean? So it's all good saying fight the winner of Kambosos and Lomachenko, but then again, that could be ugly for him because he can fight the winner and lose. So it's, the problem is, I realize with some of these champions, right, when they become champions or pay whatever, it's just like the activity ain't there, and then they're asking for the big fights and then demanding ridiculous amount of money. It's like, come on, make it make sense.
It's true. And big up to Bukayo Saka getting involved in the discussions. Big up to you. Shakur only takes easy fights, so that's a no, Mr. Styles. I don't think so. For me, I think Shakur, he wants the big fights. He wants to get in the ring with some of these guys. Like, guys, look, let's not hide away, because look, does this look like a man running away from winning the ring? Because
correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, Haney offered him money to fight. I think it was a small percentage. I think it was I think Shakur would have taken 3 mil. Haney would have taken 10 mil, something along them lines, and he rejected it. I mean, come on, if you're really hungry, really about that life, yeah, you will take it, because at the end of the day, at that time, Haney, he was the undisputed champion, right? So he's in the A position. So if you want to fight the A side, you need to take what they're willing to offer you. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, look, when Dylan fought Tyson Fury, was it 20% he took?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I believe so.
do you
Yeah,
know what I mean? Because he waited like over 1,000 days for a title shot. So it's just like, come on, man. Like they say they want the big fights, they want this and that, but when an opportunity comes, it's like, no, I want more money. Come on, dude. Like you're not at the moment, you're not doing numbers in terms of pay-per-view numbers.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true because you're making some very good points, and I agree with you completely. Lucy's obviously saying Shakur fought Oscar Valdez when they were both undefeated. Very good point. It was like 75-25. Yep, so it disagrees with what you're saying, cuz big up to Lucy. And Mr. Styles is obviously saying all these champions want bigger fights rather than clean out their division, which is true. Like the back in the days, in terms of that's why you got to give Bill Haney, the team, and Haney credit for what they've achieved in sport, because being undisputed in the weight division is hard because of the sanctioning fees that these fighters have to pay, the politics in the back end that they have to deal with, you know, making the fights, getting the agreement from the other fights as well to make these fights happen. He actually went to Australia, won the belt, and then he had to defend the belt in Australia before taking them belts back home to celebrate. So you got to give him credit, man. And Tony Ellis is saying needs Saudi to just come in and create a tournament for all these guys. Winner gets 30 million. Let's say winner gets 100, man. Let's give them a big bag. Look, Tony Ellis is also saying Haney comes out on top. Oh, it used to be all about legacy, but nowadays it's more about brass tacks, making the money, which is unfortunately is true. But they're prize fighters. At the end of the day, we got to think about it. They're prize fighters.
Sorry, you're saying they're prize fighters, yeah, but that would have been Shakur Stevens' biggest paycheck if he fought Haney there and then. So come on, man. Sometimes I personally think he wants to fight, but I think it's his team. They're demanding for more because at the end of the day, you know, they got to protect him. He's their asset. You know, the more L's you take, money kind of goes down. And I get it, but it's just like, come on, just make it make sense. He needs to fight somebody now, and then hopefully fight the winner of Kambosos and Lomachenko, or fight Tank next.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, I wanted to quickly move on to the heavyweight division. Joe Joyce, he's back.
Yeah.
Juggernaut's back.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm happy he got the win, but I wasn't happy with the performance. Wasn't happy at all with the performance. I expected him to get my man out there within round 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel that is he ready to participate again with the big boys, the likes of, I don't know, Joshua, Fury, etc. Do you think Joe Joyce has still got the itch?
I think he's got the itch still. I don't think that yesterday's performance, I would put that down to inactivity. You've said it so many times on this show in terms of, you know, when fighters have not been in the ring for a certain amount of time. And look, I'm not putting excuses for the Juggernaut. The performance yesterday wasn't the best. He obviously got the job done. In terms of getting in there with the heavyweights, I still think a fight with Dylan White makes sense. The body snatcher, he's fighting tonight. So I think a fight with him would make sense. Obviously, Mr. Styles getting involved in the chat. Joe Joyce versus Joseph Parker for the interim WBO heavyweight title as the co-main or main event on their own card. These are some good points as well. Cash has been inactive as well. It was shown. Yeah, it was absolutely shown. And Jams Boxing is 100% agreeing with you, because Joyce was dreadful, to be honest. He finished at the top of the table of British boxing, in my opinion. He just ain't the same since Zhang chinned him. But then again, so was AJ after Ruiz. So let's see. And Aisha, big up to her as well. Just confirming, guys, Green Diamond Boxing. Tune in to the channel. She's obviously got special guest, Master Knowledge, which is Spencer Fearing. We call him the Knowledge. I call him like just Mr. You know, he knows it all. So yeah, make sure you guys tune in. Aisha saying, Phil, quite sad watching Joe Joyce. I'm not sure who in the heavyweights he can beat with a performance like that, which is quite sad. Aisha's obviously making some very good points here. Lucy, Joyce is 38 years old too. He may be just on a decline, which is true. He's human. And Cash's trainer was calling him a pussy during the fight. Not a fan of that at all. Yes, not really good sportsmanship, of course. And what about Andy Ruiz versus Joe Joyce? Cuz that is a good. What are you saying about that, cuz? Good.
See, for me personally, I would rather see Joe Joyce fight Martin Bacoli. Reasons why I say this, I think they've got a small beef because I think Martin leaked a footage of in spar.
Yeah,
them sparring. Sorry. So I think Joe Joyce should fight Martin Bacoli next because Martin Bacoli, he's been calling out all the big names. He's been calling out the likes of Dylan White, AJ, and unfortunately, has he earned his way to fight them?
Ooh, Johnny Fisher. We're getting names getting thrown in there as well. Johnny Fisher. Yeah.
I can't see Joe Joyce fighting Johnny Fisher anytime soon. I can't see that happening because they're brethren, isn't it? So I can't see that happening. He can fight the winner of Clark and Wardley, but then I don't know because obviously Joe Joyce has gone past British level. Do you know what I mean? I do class him as a heavyweight contender, but I want to see him fight Martin Bacoli, and then maybe I would like to see him rematch Triple D, because at the moment Joseph Parker, he's tied in with another fight with Zhang, so that ain't happening anytime soon.
Yeah, you're 100%.
Where is Andrew Ruiz? I don't know. Is he still boxing? I mean, where's he at? Because we wanted to see Andrew Ruiz was supposed to fight Fury. This was before Fury decided to fight Derek Chisora, but Andrew Ruiz demanded 20 million. I don't know why. But again, it's supposed to fight Wilder. I don't know what happened there, but that's still a good fight. But okay, but Coley is number one right now. So
he's educating
because obviously all the big boys are tied in. So Bacoli and Joyce, Bacoli and Joyce.
Oh, he's gone past it. He's gone past it, but now he's back to that level. It's some good points. It's some fair points. Mr. Styles saying, if Martin wants these big name fights, then let's see what's he got. Yeah, it's true. Obviously, he's from Congo. I can't lie. I support my Congolese brother. It's a bit of a biased one there. And I definitely think that there is beef between him and Joe Joyce. You obviously mentioned that the sparring footage, when that came out, Sam Jones was just all over Martin Bacoli saying, oh, why didn't you put out the rest of the sparring clips? Now, I'm not really a fan of the clips being put out, but I guess he's in a position now where, because he's not getting these fights, he has to kind of promote himself in some way or form. So I guess it's like a bait that he's putting out there so he can get one of these fighters to bite, of course. The Destroyer, Andy Ruiz Jr. is still boxing and is still very dangerous and a real threat to the heavyweight scene, in my opinion. Because we can't even forget about these guys, man. And unless Andy Ruiz actually fights, I'm going to assume he's retired. It's fair points. Look, Lucy's in the States, so it just makes sense as well, man. And what about Andy Ruiz versus Joshua Free? Cuz Joshua's your man. What are you saying, cuz?
You know what? That will be a fight. I think that'll probably be a retirement fight when it's about to leave the sport. Because again, you got to think of it. Andy Ruiz don't bring nothing to him in terms of value, because Joshua, you got to think of it as a boxer and as a businessman. These fights, the likes of Fury, with Wilder, or even Usyk, there's money in it. There's a lot of money, especially the Fury one. There's so much money in it. Andrew Ruiz, unfortunately, there's nothing there. I mean, we got the body snatcher Dylan White fighting tonight, right?
Yeah.
He win, I believe he will. He can fight. I want to see Dylan either fight Andrew Ruiz or Deontay Wilder.
Oh, look, Aisha, she's defending her boy right there. She's defending her boy. She is defending her boy. She's obviously saying that he's on bigger and better things right now, cuz Aisha's spoken, man. Aisha has spoken. She has spoken. She's met him in person. So he knows the energy that he brings. So look, Lucy's obviously agreeing. I agree, Aisha. They both have one win over. Oh, yeah, it's true. It's true. The third is kind of the tiebreaker, which is true. It's a very good point. It is 1-1. It makes sense.
Yeah, mate, don't get me wrong. It is 1-1.
It's legendary, Aisha. It's legendary.
It's 1-1, but you got to see it from a business point of view. You know, okay, for the fans or the boxing community watching this, who would you rather AJ fight next? So we've got Andrew Ruiz, we've got Herkovich, we've got Fury, we've got Usyk, we've got Wilder, we've got Dylan White, we've got Joe Joyce. We've got 7 people. So who would you want him to fight next?
Ooh.
That's a question to ask everyone. You know what I mean?
That's a good point. Yeah, look, let Ruiz come back and beat someone, then talk about trilogy. Look, it's good. It's a good point. It's a fair point as well. It's a very, very fair point. Jams is obviously saying there's no dough to be made in the Ruiz trilogy, which is a fair point. The White or Wilder fights make more sense for AJ, especially if Usyk takes out Fury, which I think is the case, as there's no point in AJ fighting Usyk again, as it's done, which is true. It's true. I know Aisha wants it. Aisha, her spirit, yeah, she wants AJ to get this fight against Usyk and get the revenge, man. But I think it's 2-0, man. It's done. It's nothing really else to prove, man. Mr. Styles 619, absolutely love that. AJ Styles / Rey Mysterio Energy Days, obviously saying, why not Wilder? And the winner gets a shot at the undisputed heavyweight title. These are some good points. I would like Joe Parker to get another crack at AJ, to be honest with you. I think he's earned it. Yeah, it's a tough one. Tough one. After yesterday, AJ is probably looking at that just like, ooh, I don't think he's not ready just yet. I think the biggest fight to make would be Fury AJ, but that's only if Fury beats Usyk. This is the point.
But I believe, even if Fury was to lose to Usyk, I still think Fury and AJ will be a bigger fight. It will be bigger than the belts. That's just my honest opinion. Because look, the fans, people are saying they don't want to see AJ and Usyk. They don't want to see a trilogy. So next point will be Fury. Yeah,
you're right. You're right.
Know? So in this order, yeah, it goes Fury AJ will be the biggest fight, then AJ Wilder, and then AJ Dillon.
Yeah.
In that order.
Ooh, look, Aisha's obviously making a good point here as well. So I really want to see Fury AJ, but Team AJ needs to see AJ Usyk trilogy. AJ is different with Ben in his corner. I know, look, she's really, I love it, man. Really, she just has backing her boy, man. So yeah, no, it's fair. It's fair. Obviously, that it makes sense, but it's like from a boxing sense, I kind of don't want to see it because I was there live for the first one, Usyk, and it was that was domination. The second one, AJ was quite close, but I think it's done.
Where would you look after yesterday's performance? JoJo's performance. Where would you rank him?
He's still in the top 10. He's still in the top 10, guys.
But where? Yeah. What number? In fact. All right. Give me your top 10 heavyweights.
Top 10.
Anyone. Top 10. Anyone who's participating in this chat, yeah. Your top 10 heavyweights.
All right. So top 5 has to be already. So Fury, then Usyk. Now, in my mind, personally, because he's got 3 belts, Usyk, Fury, second. Then you're gonna have to go with one of the guys that have the interim title, so Joe Parker. So I'll put him. Yeah, he just beat Zhang. Zhang was third. Zhang, in my opinion, was third, man. Zhang, in my opinion, was third. Then AJ, then fifth. I would say Herkovich. That's my top 5. But I want everyone else to get involved, man. So Jams is obviously saying the Fury versus AJ fight will always sell because of the British rivalry, as would Dillon versus AJ, even after the failed PED tests. Of course, I think that fight happens. It still makes proper paper as they have real hatred. Yes, and 100% At Lucy, I'm a loyal fan. Yes, she is a loyal fan, and she's gonna back her boy to the end. I love it. I absolutely love the energy. Obviously, Mr. Styles 619 saying for the legacy, Joshua needs both of these fights, Fury and Usyk. And Lucy's obviously saying, I know you are. Nothing wrong with that at all, Aisha. Look, we love it. There's a lot of AJ love. Absolutely love it. Guys, get involved. I'm just giving you my top 5. That's my top 5.
You give me your top 5, yeah. Does AJ need Wilder?
Does AJ beat Wilder? No, he does.
No. Does he need Wilder?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't need Wilder. He doesn't need Wilder. He doesn't need. In my opinion, he doesn't need Wilder. I think the only name that AJ needs is Fury. Once he fights Fury, that's it. He doesn't need no one else, in my opinion. Generally, in my opinion, he doesn't need to, be champion and that again, because he's done it. He's held. I would say he's carried the heavyweight division. Like, we've got to give him credit for that, man. Do you know what I mean? He's put them on the map. There was a period where the heavyweight division was dead at one point. AJ come in, changed the scene when he beat Klitschko. That was a big night, man. And big up to Neutral as well. The hard talk the other day, bro, was absolutely tremendous. Great energy, great vibe. I enjoyed it, man. Big up. So, guys, make sure you tuned into the hard talk. And Mr. Stars 619 saying, Wilder needs Joshua's fight more than Joshua needs. Look, I agree.
I've said this before, yeah. I also understand AJ want to keep busy, but I'm saying Dylan wins tonight. We get Dylan and Wilder, and then the winner of that, then you knock on AJ's door.
Yeah, no, definitely. Ooh, it's too bad we never got to see AJ Wilder though, but I don't think it happens. Ooh, it's true. But cuz let me ask you, cuz, do you think was we genuinely close to getting this Wilder fight?
Yeah.
After the day of reckoning. So if Wilder would have won, would we have seen Wilder?
Yeah. It would have been Wilder and Joshua. That would have been chaos, knockout chaos. That would have been them last week Friday. So obviously, he blew it for himself. But I believe the fight could still potentially happen. I don't know when, but I don't. The thing is, I don't know if Saudi will invest in that fight. Do you know what I mean? So it might be a thing where Wilder might have to come down here, but then again, it might come to a thing where he might demand X, Y, Z, and it just gets ridiculous.
Yeah, I would absolutely love it. Cuz I would absolutely love it. And big up to Neutral, big up, hard talk, loving that. He's obviously saying thank you, sir. Agree with you, Trey. AJ brought back the division. He did, cuz look, we have to. We've got to give AJ his props. Like in terms of, that's why I like what him and Ben Davison are doing. It seems like he's more focused on legacy now. He wants to, become was it 3 time, right? He's become 2 times. It's 3 time, isn't it? He wants to become 3 time. He doesn't need to. I think he can retire after a Fury fight, in my opinion. He doesn't need to become, but he's just hungry, and I rate that so much, man. And it's good to see. I think Ben Davison has made a tremendous change to his corner, just in my opinion, anyway. If Wilder won, we would have seen him fight Joshua rather than Joshua and Garner. It's very true. Very true.
Sorry, I just want to throw this one in. I'm hearing that Ngannou wants Wilder. Is there any point? No disrespect to Ngannou, but is there really any point? Like, remember, he got put to sleep, and there's a possibility if Wilder lands, he can put him to sleep as well.
Yeah. I guess from a business sense. So before I answer, let me just obviously read Jams Boxing's comments. So big up to you, Jams. I personally wouldn't have Joyce in the top 10. Usyk number 1, Fury 2, Parker 3. Looks like AJ 4, Herkovich 5, Zhang 6, Wilder 7. Ooh, Frank Sanchez 8, Anderson 9, and Caballero 10. Look, big up to Jams. I think this does sound about right. Cuz, would you tweak or alter anything there, or you happy with that list, man?
Nah, I'm happy with that list. Yeah, I'm happy with that list.
Yeah, no, big up, Jans. I think that's
Dylan White will be back on that list. Just letting you not know.
Yeah, no, the body snatcher's going to be back, which he just had a few, hiccups to deal with, but he's back. And look, Lucy's agreeing with Mr. Styles. Big up.
Also,
And, that's pretty good list. You know, Jams. Look, big up to you, Jams. You're getting the energy. You're getting that energy right now, man. Ooh, I wouldn't take any of these guys out for tries. This is mad. It's
okay,
true.
interesting. Dylan White and Joe Joyce, who wins?
Dylan White and Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce, man. Body snatcher. I got to support the body snatcher. Let's have it. I think in terms of him being hungry, I think he's got a point to prove as well. I'm not saying that Joe Joyce doesn't have a point to prove, but tonight we can kind of see the energy that what White's going to bring in this fight, man. He has to just do something mad, I believe. And the Palamos Music, big up to you, is obviously saying, Dylan, big up, big up, big up. White wins hands down. That is true. And I think I'll take White. It's true. Look, everyone's saying White. Dylan by knockout for me within 7 rounds. And big up neutral brother. Obviously, big up to you. Big up.
So
yeah.
I take it we're gonna we may see Dylan White and Joe Joyce next. And not even that they could be featured on the 5-5 Matchroom and Queensbury. You never know. You never know.
That would be absolutely juicy. That would be juicy. And what, Dylan White's a free agent.
He's a free agent, but Eddie still loves him. You know, Eddie, he loves him. Do you know what I mean? You know, 5-5. Dylan White vs Joe Joyce, main event, heavyweight.
Cause
no brainer.
And it should be co-promoted with iBoxingHub, because we obviously
go. There first.
Guys, get involved. I'm joking, man. No, cuz big up. Obviously, we're coming up to the end of the show. So much energy, so much good vibes. So, guys, I just wanted to thank the community for tuning in to this end of week roundup. So, guys, I'll repeat again. So, the schedule for next week, just so you know, Mondays we have Green Diamond Boxing. Tuesday we have the Stay Weighed In show featuring Abbas and Ray. Wednesday, we obviously got the boxing roundup, which is obviously myself and my cousin. And Thursdays, we've got the R&R hour. And on Fridays, which is going to be bi-weekly, we've got Neutral's Hard Talk. And we've also got the crossover show, which features Abbas. And the odd times on Saturdays, we might throw a watch along just by request. And then back on Sunday, we've got the roundup. So, guys, we are trying to cover the whole week in terms of shows, and it's just for you guys. All we want to do is deliver content to you guys for access, and also just to give you a voice as well. So, thank you for supporting. Keep supporting, and just tell a friend about this pod as well. If you feel that it's good energy, good vibes, tell a friend. And yeah, just love the energy, guys, man. And look, have an awesome show. I've got to go. Peace and love. We're actually wrapping up as well, but peace and love to you, Mr. Styles 619. And yes, sorry I'm late, guys. And look, United calls. That's why I got the scarf, man. I had to, after a game like that. I had to. So big up to you, FK Breeze, and big up to hold of the family, honestly, cuz. And yeah, you might as well wrap us up, cuz.
Yeah, well, guys, you heard my cuz. You know, we're here pretty much every week, you know. So we're here again on Wednesday. Just remember to like, share, subscribe, and follow us as well on our social media. And have a lovely, productive week. And we shall see you on Wednesday. Peace and love.
Big up.
It's another band. All the Muslim cars now, whichever get up. I start my card with a sweet one, please. Someone flicks me a back.